afternoon, guys. So today we're sitting with Riche and Taryn McConkey. Guys, let me ask you, where are you guys from?
Ancaster, Ontario, Canada.
Awesome. So have you guys visited Aruba often? How long have you guys been coming to the island?
Well, funny story. Our first time here was last December. We have good close friends from back home in Canada who love Aruba. We like to travel, and they said, you guys have to go to Aruba. So we finally said, okay, let's go. We stayed at a resort. It was very nice, but we just fell in love with the island.
Awesome.
And the people, it's safe, amazing restaurants, the beaches are amazing. So, and then I don't know, our friends at home again are interested in buying a second home here, and so we just started looking, and then the rest is history.
Amazing. So, so after you guys started thinking of buying a house here in Aruba, at what point did you actually make the decision? Like, what drove you to motivated you to commit to actually say, hey, let's actually go ahead and try to buy a home here in Aruba?
Well, I think we stared looking, and I sent my husband probably about
multiple
listings, and everyone was no. And then we found this house, and we always joke now and say that this house found us.
Right.
And so I guess that was like the catalyst that made us actually buy, because we just felt like this is the one that we like.
Right, okay.
So
amazing.
if we would have maybe waited another year if it wasn't the right house, but this was the one.
Yeah.
So you felt an immediate connection once you found this house, basically.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Even just from seeing the pictures and a small video,
Right.
before we actually were able to come to see it.
Right,
Awesome.
in person.
Once we walked into the home, it was the feeling of the home that made us want to make that leap and say,
Yeah.
this is where we're supposed to be.
Awesome. Great to hear. And can you describe your experience working with Emerald Island Real Estate during this process of purchasing this house?
Coming from Canada, it's a totally different experience to buy a house. Working with notaries, and so it was kind of daunting buying a home abroad. But I would say that Ron and his team really worked with us, like lots of communication, guided us with what to do and all of that. So I mean, it was a little stressful, but they put us in the right direction and helped us. And from like working with the notary, it went well. Like they really lots of communication.
Amazing.
Right, because we're in Canada, and you're buying a house in Aruba. You're 5+ hours by plane apart, and somehow it just all worked. Yeah.
So about that communication, so how would you guys do that? Basically through phone calls or Zoom calls, or how did that work?
Phone calls, Zoom calls, email. It was, the communication was excellent.
Yeah, combination of WhatsApp, lots of WhatsApp that we don't typically use at home, but now we use it all the time. With the team and the notary and like Ron's group, it was easy. And then all of a sudden,
made it easy.
Amazing.
Anything that you would think that would be very, very difficult, they really helped through everything.
They facilitated, I guess, was the best word.
Great to hear that. How did you find the overall level of customer service from Emerald Island while you were going through the purchasing process of buying your new home here in Aruba?
Well, I joke and say that the closing process and the customer service here in Aruba and with Emerald Island and Ron specifically, they could teach the agents and builders at home a few lessons, because like Ron just went above and beyond, and I know people say that, but I'm a picky person, and I mean that. I'm all about details, and any type of issue or question or
Concerns,
anything that we
problems.
wanted done,
Mm-hmm.
Ron did it
Took care of it.
with a smile,
With a smile on his face.
proactive. You know, I was really impressed with that. And this is after closing, where most builders say, okay, we've closed, it's done.
Right.
Ron, we sat down after it closed in Aruba and went through a list of small little things we wanted completed, and they've all been completed. So
And even things that he found that he didn't like, that
he said,
he went
yes,
ahead and I'm going to take care of that.
I want to do
So,
this. I
want to
yeah.
fix this. I'm not happy with it. So he even went above and beyond what our expectations were. He actually did even more. So it's been great.
Amazing.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
Great to hear. Would you recommend Emerald Island to other potential home buyers in Aruba?
I would suggest not to buy from anybody else.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So-
and actually we already have. We had friends come down and stay in our house a couple weeks ago from Canada, and they had friends there that are interested in buying, and we connected them with Ron and his group, and so now they're in talks, so who knows? So, I mean, absolutely.
Yes.
Amazing. Looking back on your experience, is there anything you would have done differently or any advice you would give to other people who are considering working with Ron and his team?
No regrets, no mistakes, so I can't say that we would do anything differently.
I would say don't waste your time dealing with anybody else. Go straight to Ron and his team, and you'll have everything that you would ever could imagine.
Amazing. How has your lives changed since moving into your new home, and how has Emerald Island Real Estate helped you achieve your goals for home ownership in Aruba?
Well, our lives have definitely changed. It's, you know, coming to Aruba that first time, we're now a year and a half or less later. This is our 7th trip.
Okay.
So it's become a part of our world. Our children, we have 5 kids. We brought them down for the first time to stay at the house last August, and Aruba will be a part of our life forever. And we're already looking at a second property with Ron.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
so this is going to be when it's cold in Canada. We're going to be here in Aruba.
Amazing.
So
And this is one happy island, and this is our one happy place.
Yes.
So
Right.
we get, every time we love being here, and and we can't wait to get back.
we're sad to leave.
Yeah. So
And honestly, we've developed a really good friendship with Ron. He's a man of integrity. He's just become a friend, and
and even when we are not here, he's still making sure that everything is taken care of, and continuously
he looks out
is
for us.
supporting us while we're 5.5-hour flight away, and we're talking to him all the time. So
Yeah.
it's a great relationship.
Yeah, and peace of mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much. And yeah, it's great to have you guys on the island. And I wish you all the success with the purchase of your second home.
Oh,
Thank you.